All right, so now we're going to do Dizzy's Diamonds.
Dizzy's Diamonds?
Yeah, I like that. Dizzy's Diamonds.
He didn't prepare me for this.
No, I did not. No.
I've never heard this phrase before, Dizzy's Diamonds.
Well, you know
what? I like it.
You like it. Well, I'm just not sure if it's going to be diamonds. These might be rough for all I know. As I'm picking these up
I'm
cold.
starting to get my
Maybe you want to go through these.
I'm starting to feel hurt.
Oh, okay. Well,
Did you
we'll
think
fuck
that I would keep something that's not a diamond? I don't think so.
Okay, there you go. So, Yes Songs. So this is a compilation, I believe, or live. Is it live? Looks like it might be live.
Looks like, yeah, it does look alive.
So
It's a very popular. I remember this cover going for years and still is in demand.
yeah, well, all these covers were cool, right? I
Yeah.
mean, they're all this artwork that wasn't it Dean? Do I have that guy's name right?
Oh, show that.
Show that
Ooh.
inside. Okay, so there's the inside.
How about that, record fans? Isn't that something? Great artwork. What a package. What a
I
package.
say Roger Dean. Am I?
It does look
But,
like they're trying
photograph and layout. Martin Dean. Okay,
Martin Dean. Oh, not the Martin Dean.
Martin Dean. Yeah. So he did a lot of those Not Fragile, all those cool covers, and even the back here has got a cool thing going on. But Yes Songs. This looks like a live album. I never owned this album. I have a lot of Yes.
He probably just couldn't afford it.
Maybe that was it. Maybe it was just out of my price range.
I kind of
But,
feel that's probably it.
It's got a roundabout. It has all the ones you want to hear.
Now you wouldn't find this, in your Goodwills or Salvation Army or thrift stores. You gotta go to a legitimate record store.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There's my problem. I got
There you
I
go.
shop there, but I got like I said, I have a lot of Yes. And live, I did get to see them live, and I got them seeing them live actually a couple times. But the first time I got to see them live was right at the pinnacle, right? I mean, it was like 1977 or 78. And they did the theater in the round where they were in the middle. And they spun the stage. And so
I kind of like that.
Everybody
gets a good seat.
Oh yeah, it was great that way. And they had Wakeman, and everybody was at the top of their game. And it was a great concert with some really good friends. And then I saw them more recently at a winery, or at Tulip Casino. And they just sounded like, okay, they're going through the paces, but after...
Was that outdoors or indoors there?
I was outdoors.
Oh, well, to you people that have never seen a low-budget outdoor concert, that's about as low a budget an outdoor concert as anybody could possibly...
Well,
It's just a step above putting folding chairs on lawns and putting from a party rental place a stage with a microphone.
I'm not going to argue with you, but it's a little more than that, but not much. The chairs are correct. The stage I think was a little more, and actually Todd Rundgren was the middle group, and he brought a show.
And people report that. A friend of mine, Bill Heel, bless your heart, Bill. He's saw Todd Rundgren. He went to a show. Let's say it was the Doobie Brothers. I'm not quite sure which one it was recently. And he didn't even know who the opening act was. And it was Todd Rundgren. And he liked him more than the headliner.
Right.
He thought that guy delivered a hell of a show.
Yeah.
And he couldn't even tell you one song that was ever a hit of Todd Rundgren.
Oh, wow.
And he says, that guy was amazing. He said the musicians that he had were not just
he was doing dance moves, and he had a full display going on behind him. And, yeah, it was great. And he even did the opening act was Emerson, Lake and Palmer, but it wasn't really, it was just the drummer, but he did a great job with him. Anyway, I see. Okay, continuing with Dizzy Diamonds. We started out with a Yes record, and we ran out of time. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to add that one into this. And this will be some of Dizzy's Diamonds. And hopefully they are. I just kind of learned to expect them all to be diamonds.
Are these 45s?
Nope, these are going to be LPs. These are LPs. So, Jesse Fuller, San Francisco Bay Blues. Well, San Francisco Bay Blues is a tune that everyone has covered, including my brother. And it's a great
This is
tune.
on Prestige, which was not known as a folk label, though they had some blues on Prestige, and they had some folk on Prestige as well. And this is Jesse Fuller was a San Francisco native, and he played during the time that I lived in San Francisco around the Bay Area.
Guitar, harmonica,
Yeah.
kazoo, washboard.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this last one is. Fordella? If I read it right. I don't know anything about Jesse Fuller. But
One man band,
One-man band.
and he wrote one famous song that's going to be was a payday for a long time. But he was an older man when I was in high school, so he was I only knew his music as far as live performances around San Francisco, and he would only show up occasionally at, say, Newport or something like that. Newport had a folk festival, and it also had times when it was more on the blues side, and would be like him and old Sun House and Muddy Waters and people like that.
I'm trying to think of the other one. In Ann Arbor, there was another one too. Folk Blues Festival. That maybe he was at. I don't know, but it sounds like the right kind of venue for him. Here's a different one. Buck Owens. I don't think we've done any. Well, we might have done some Buck Owens. I don't know. I don't think so though.
No, I don't think so either. But he still has he's passed away. Oh gosh, quite a long time ago. But he has a Silver Palace. Buck Owens' Silver Palace still operates in Bakersfield, California, because it's a landmark. And he and Merle Haggard were both headquartered in Bakersfield, and
which was really a hotbed for country.
was it ever?
Which something I learned later on.
Yeah.
I never thought of anything around LA would be a hotbed for country, but Bakersfield is known for its country music scene.
And if you have any of his live records, you would also know that he would do not only covers of other groups, country, but he did the Beatles as well.
Oh, he's got "Looking Out My Back Door," which we know is John Fogerty.
Yeah.
So right there, you got one.
Yeah.
Ruby, Are You Mad?
And he did comedy as well.
Yes, we all hee-haw. We all remember hee-haw.
Yeah. Well, but even in his shows before hee-haw, he was a comedy guy.
He knew that this was a way to spice it up a little bit.
And he also was early in the dressing up in very, like what Elvis would do. Those guys dressed it up.
Is this? Yeah, I see a little bit of that. But was this in Vegas? Nugget at the Nugget?
Yeah, that's Vegas. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. They have a few pictures on the back here. I'll see if you can see those.
There he is on the trunk of an elephant.
The trunk of an elephant I have a love affair with an elephant. That's a little comedy right there on the beginning. Going with Buck Owens. So that was fun. Oh, I always love this artist, right? I don't have many, if any, original Chuck Berry. I just have like a greatest hits.
Well, that's a reissue there.
There's a reissue. Okay. Well, it's still Chuck Berry. Berry is on top. And it's got a little photo of him. I do believe that must be the original cover.
Oh, it is. Definitely. Well, Chuck Berry was an interesting guy. He had he started out with one Cadillac and toured the United States, but after he died, they went in his garage and he had more or less like a fleet of them. I think he had 4 or 5 of these very flashy Cadillacs that he drove around the country. He didn't fly to shows; he drove. And
I like his style.
Yeah, and Chuck was known for letting the promoter supply the band behind him, and Chuck would just plug in at the night of the show, and then be very temperamental and kind of unprofessional in that he would voice his displeasure with his band, which he had never rehearsed with.
Right.
They had no idea,
Right.
They're just
What do you expect?
musicians reading music.
Right.
Yeah.
You're drinking a little too much.
Yeah.
There. Oh, I like this record. This is, I like this from Dizzy Diamonds.
I'm No Angel, right there.
Right,
Stop.
I'm No Angel, Greg Allman Band is. And this was like one of his first solo records. But I'm No Angel was just a great, great tune. And
Stop the Buses, man. Right there.
Right there. He had a great one.
Boy, you know what? He could give me filler on the rest of the album. But I heard this album, of course, and this is a solid record, track to track. You're not going to be disappointed.
Right.
If you like the Allman Brothers and you like Greg Allman, you want that album. What's the title? Just the Greg Allman Band. That's
Greg
the name
Allman
of it.
Band. Yeah.
That's a must
Well,
have.
it's also I'm No Angel.
Oh, I'm No
It's
Angel.
the name of the
okay,
record.
get that.
Name of the
Get
record.
that.
Name of the song.
I can't give it enough stars.
Oh, I like it. I don't know what I have here. Oh, an anthology. This is a great one. I have this on CD.
This is, of the anthologies. This was I think a 2-volume, and this is number 1.
Right.
2 is not as exciting as this one. This one also has Boss Skaggs doing "Loan Me a Dime," and which is Duane Allman doing Yeah, it's Duane Allman doing the lead guitar on that.
Okay.
And all this is him with Aretha, I think, doing a lead guitar with her. But anyway, he did a lot of side work.
Right.
And this album is highlighting his side work, not his Allman Brothers stuff. But this is an excellent album.
Yeah. No, I like both of them. I got both.
I tell you, I pulled this album out
And
of
to
the hole
actually have it
all
on
the time.
vinyl is really
boy.
cool. And
A lot of people talk down about compilations, but this proves the whole theory that some people say that you can't find a good compilation. Well, here's a good one.
Yep, this is a good one. I agree, wholeheartedly.
Oh, this is solid, man.
But
Smoking.
we like a lot of Allman Brothers, and I was just thinking about one of the Allman Brothers records today, which was I don't know what Dizzy's doing down here, but Allman Brothers had one at somebody's garage. Do you know that one? Ludlow's Garage, I think it was.
No, I don't know that one.
Just I think it's a live set. I don't know if they had an audience or if they're just playing in this garage. The CD, I don't think it was like something that was super cheap, but what a great album, or CD.
Okay. Could I mention something to you?
Please.
You noticed that I pulled the record that you had your hands on and you were going to show it, and it was so out of context. If I showed it to you, it would be like me showing you Perry Como, Montalbano, or something like that.
Can I at least know what it was? I'm just curious.
Sure.
What was it?
I'll show it to you. Now that we've made you all curious, a DJ copy of Tony Bennett.
Oh, well, I like Tony Bennett. Easy listening. Listen easy. Sorry, it's Listen Easy and featuring Tell Her It's Snowing. That's interesting. I've never seen this record. So, even though Dizzy wanted to pass on it, I like it.
It's got a lot of great songs on the sunny side of the street.
Right?
Oh my God.
My Funny Valentine. A lot of classics. Tell Her It's Snowing.
But it was such a bridge from Greg Allman, Duane Allman, and then I pull up Tony Bennett, and I thought,
what?
we got a lot of fans out there that
I still say that's a
fans.
diamond. I still say that's a diamond.
Good.
So, Simply Red. Now, this might not be a diamond.
Oh, no, don't you go there.
Money Too Tight.
Holding Back the Years, man, I tell you, I can't hear that enough.
Holding Back the Years is on here.
Oh, man. That lead singer, now, you remember Mick?
Yeah, Hucknall.
Hucknall. I tell you, I can't get enough of the guy. He went down to Latin America and did a concert down there with his full band. He's dressed in a tuxedo. And those people down in Latin America are singing to every song, every word. They're just looking like they're in love with the music. Why this fellow has got an international following in his band, and that's this is like 40 years after the songs come out, and he keeps putting out more and more music. There's interviews that now where they're talking to him, and asking about it. This is a fabulous story.
Mm-hmm. No, I like his voice and vocals. It's white.
He sings them now just as good as he ever did.
Blue-Eyed Soul is what I put it under, and it's just he comes out with his red hair and stuff, and then sings the way he does, and you just kind of go, wow.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great. Great
if
stuff.
you see this album, this is a 5-star.
All right. Next up. Oh yeah, I love this band, Savoy Brown. I can't say enough about him.
Simmons, what's his first name?
Oh,
Simmons.
Yeah. Well, I think a couple of them went on to do Blue Oyster Cult, if I remember right. Simmons, yeah. Simmonds. Trying to see if they'll tell me a little more, like his first name. But yeah, I'm
Kim. I want to say
Kim. That sounds right.
Kim Simmons, I think.
Now, did he go on to do the blues group Thunderbirds, or is that a different guy?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
he in fact, he went on to many more generations of Savoy Brown without the other members of his band.
Yeah,
I think he might even have just gone under sometimes his own name and turned around. But he's another one that died last year. That wasn't a good year. 2025 is not a good year for. But all these guys are getting to be my age, 80 years old, and it gets a little bit thin here, a little rocky.
Yeah. Well, and let's go on tour and
yeah.
But
and I don't want to talk about the drugs and alcohol and smoking that I've done all my life either.
Troubled by these days and times. I don't know. I can't remember all the different tunes that I just love by them. I enjoy a lot of them. And I remember, I think it was KZOK used a bit of their music for a transition to some bit they did. And I was like, oh, I really like that.
Excellent.
I want that record.
This is a must-have of the Savoy Browns, and it's an excellent record cover. It extends.
A lot of their record covers are great.
Yeah. This band was blessed with that, and even when you look inside the jacket, it looks like a Robert Crumb.
But weren't they also an English band? Didn't they come out in England?
Now you would do that. It seems to me they were originally, but then
they're on London.
Yeah,
that's kind of a clue.
Yes, I'd say they did come out of London.
So, you get a different set of artists. You get a different take. So, but Savoy Brown, just great stuff. Great stuff. Definitely, you come across Savoy Brown, check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
No.
This
belongs in Dizzy's collection.
Right.
That's
there.
Appropriate.
Right. What else we got here? We got the Righteous Brothers Greatest Hits.
Bill Medley. I can't say enough good things about him. All the interviews I've seen with him, he's just such a humble guy. He's done the soundtrack, what he did with the female singer. He still does it in his shows.
Jennifer Warnes.
Yeah, and that I think he's in his 90s now.
Oh, sure.
And
maybe.
He's upper 80s.
Yeah. No,
and he's still out there performing.
Yeah, I know. Last time I was in Vegas, he just left.
Yeah.
So
he travels, and he has part of his show. His daughter and him do the big hit he had that was from a movie, and puts on a great show, and still looks fabulous. He's always had a great physique and a very handsome man and the whole deal. And he's just got a great bass voice. Really.
That's it, boy. That you don't always get that low register coming across, and he had it, and it worked.
Bobby Hatfield is the high tenor. No, boy.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
We
got another Righteous Brothers
right there. You Lost That Love and Feeling. There it is.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the classic record.
Yeah.
And this is on Philly Records. Yeah. So it's the original, although it looks like it's had a little abuse.
Yeah. Well, that's a 60-year-old record.
Yeah. And
this is not a bad one to end on.
No, I like this one. I like this one a lot. I got to see him once 10 years after.
Alvin Lee, you saw him alive, huh? Where'd you see him?
I saw him at the Paramount.
Oh, big theater. Oh, good one. Good
Going
seating
home
and all
was
lighting.
great. Did Going Home,
Uh-huh.
and it did a lot of other stuff. And I enjoyed it all. It was all just
Well,
great.
we liked the years he was with 10 years after too, and that was how would you know that's another band that falls in many categories because you could say it was blues at times, and you could say it was heavy rock at times. It got into jazz too, quite a bit.
Well, and then they did some interesting segues too between songs sometimes.
Yeah.
I remember the one with the radio station where they're changing channels.
Oh, geez.
And it just a great musician, Alvin Lee.
Yeah.
And could rock.
I remember
out for sure.
the
Woodstock.
Well, I was thinking of the album Stonehenge. Stonehenge, a must-have 10 years after. But even their first couple records were just great songs. And the B4, the organ. This is another
B3.
Yeah, B3.
Yeah. Some of that in there. For sure.
Yeah.
And it's funny because our other brother, also when I mentioned 10 years after to him, it was Stonehenge that he was thinking of. That was the one that he really jumped on. Even though I said, "Oh, this one has a world." I can't think of it.
Yeah.
World just changing today, or to change the world, or something like that. On it, and he was like, "Oh, well, that's very good too." But another great artist, and like you said, a wonderful one to end on. He also was at Woodstock and did bring the house down.
Yeah.
Or the
A lot of people think he was the
farm
best,
down.
the best thing that happened at Woodstock.
Yeah. Well, if you watch the movie and you see that,
Yeah.
what is it, 15-minute performance? You
Coming
should see
home.
it Coming home. and
Boy,
going
does he
home-
bring it
going
home, too.
Going home, I think. it is.
Going home.
But wonderful. So that's it for Dizzy Diamonds. I hope you enjoyed them, and we'll catch you next time. Champ out.
Dizzy out. Thanks a lot.